Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. Don't have to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, and Jack Trice Stadium, home field of the Iowa State Cyclones. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Syracuse Orange, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Syracuse will kick it off to get us underway. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Connors. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Off the play fake on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time. Allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. Looking to throw here. A deep shot to the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort, but now it's third down.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Gosh, I just love to watch this defense fly around. Great job here on third down. Look at it. You're on the road. Things are going against you early in the game, and you block all of that out, and you're running around with confidence making plays.
He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. That punch sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Breaks free. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set. It's second down. scanning the field. It's low. And the ball is hauled in. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on 3rd and short. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They'll run it here. Oh, what a move.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's hard. Tackled, but 1st down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down after a short gain there.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The Cyclones are moving quickly down the field.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's Connors. Looking for the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down. Looking to throw the football. And the receiver's got it. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Here's the second down play. Back in motion now. Back to pass. It's low. Receiver makes the catch, and the gain just good enough for a first down. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Quick throw to the right. It's caught.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They look to throw it here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. He finds some space. Has the first down and more. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Syracuse offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Fights through the tackler. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's low. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Rhodes. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
Makes the grab. It's Henderson. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. This Syracuse offense is quickly moving down the field. Handoff from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
To throw, it's low. Pass falls incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Henderson. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Offense in a split backfield now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass tipped at the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
I don't know if it's the defense that's impacting him, but this quarterback is really struggling. Already has thrown a pick. His mechanics seem to be off. His footwork isn't in sync. Almost threw another pick, but he's going to have to make some kind of adjustments.
Dropping back, it's low. Tries the right with a quick throw. Touchdown, Syracuse! This quarterback on fire today.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And there's the point after. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. And the ball to the ground. And the defense comes up with the football.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. And the Cyclones are in the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Connors. The pocket breaking down. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The Cyclones begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Henderson. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. To the air. It's low. Ran by the receiver. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Important 2nd down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Orange, as they put 6 more on the board. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field for a very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Scanning the field, it's Connors. Caught quickly. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Direct snap. He breaks free. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Cyclones will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Syracuse offense heads back out onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. That's caught. It's Henderson. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. To throw, it's low. Moves out of the pocket. Hit as he released it. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Now it's second down here. He's looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Syracuse getting set now with a 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Handoff to the back. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On first down, it's play action. Pressure is coming. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. And here's that wrinkle. The Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. On the read. Wildcat picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Crucial third down play right here. To the air. It's Connors. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. Trying for a fourth down completion. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Syracuse. A huge defensive score.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on fourth down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Toss play to the outside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Back to throw. It's Connors. Quick throw over the middle. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Play action here on first down. Going for a big play downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Motion now from the tight end. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Third and goal, trying to make it on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Man, this defense just keeps coming up with plays. That's a 3rd stop in a row here inside the 10-yard line to get us to 4th and goal. You look at that scoreboard, you need points on the board. I don't think a field goal is going to help you at this point in the game.
Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Looking to throw. It's low. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, Chris, this is what we see all the time now in the modern game of college football. The quarterback's ability to not only throw the football, but the athletic ability to be able to create, get outside, put pressure on the defense because he could take off and run it. And in this case, he makes a great throw for a first down.
He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Play fake, looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like Syracuse will have the first down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
Stringing first downs together now. They've got it at the 48. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete and tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Another big play for this offense, Kirk. They are not throttling back here, even with a comfortable lead in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, this defensive coverage seems one step behind the entire game. Even when they call the right coverage, the offense has made the plays that they need to be able to put points on the board.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Seventh play of the drive coming up. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion, back to throw again. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Orange. This offense really clicking.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Breaks into open space. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Back to pass. It's Connors. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Quick throw caught on the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Short pass finds the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
The Cyclones will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's running out of time here. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the 1st down.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time, before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. QB keeper all the way. Look out, room to run here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Caught near the sticks. It's hard. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. Design quarterback run. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He steps out of bounds, no gain on the play. No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Fine for the touchdown on the right side. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Sticking with the running game. It's going to be a loss on the play. Force out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be missing something by not coming away with a touchdown.
Down big. They'll obviously go for it here on 4th and goal. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass. It's Connors. On the move now. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. Looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
He's past the marker and still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Now here's the toss play. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.